I want to start off this adventure by telling you a little story about a British explorer, Alfred Isaac Middleton. He traveled to the farthest reaches of the globe during the 19th century in search of zoology, botanical, and archaeological wonders. These recently unearthed photographs help shed light on some of the amazing discoveries during several missions to then uncharted regions of Southeast Asia, Africa, and the Amazon rainforest. Unfortunately, all of his journals and scientific writings were lost in 1901 when Middleton and his team vanished during a Sumatran expedition to uncover the fabled lost city of Dwalito. Due to these tragic events, scant details are known about what you see in these fascinating photos. Yes, guys, these photos are crazy. The different uncharted lands of Tartaria. I would say the Tartarians knew about all these places, but the Tartarians in the world at the time had traveled and explored even more continents that aren't even told in our Earth, which is interesting. Our globe, or Earth, or whatever you want to call it, could be much larger than what we think. What is this? An Archaeopteryx? You guys remember the dinosaur Archaeopteryx? Look at these mushroom style houses. I don't remember this in our standard history class, huh? What do you guys think? Pretty awesome. More of those mushroom style buildings. Very interesting. It looks like they make them right out of the trees. I could have swore some of these pictures look like flying saucers in them. Look at that, guys. Just carved right into that. Was it a mountain? Or was it a tree? Did they carve it out of a giant tree? Who knows? What's that? Dimetrodon? Anyone? What do you think, guys? Or is that just a crazy looking duck? And there we go, some kind of coelacanth style fish. And what's that? The bottom right corner. And what are these guys? I mean, look, what some ugly dudes, man. I'm just taking my wife out for a mid-luncheon, you know. And I'm like, what, radiation or what is going on in super inbreeding or a different species? And I never noticed this before. What is out there? Is that a Parasaurolophus? See the crest? That's a interesting photo. And there's something over there. What are those? Pygmies? Grays? It's odd, guys. I'm gonna have to enhance the photo and take a look at that. More of those mushroom style buildings. I mean, it would have been crazy. These photos are the only thing that remains of his adventures. And just imagine if this stuff is out there, guys. Maybe even in continents that we're not allowed to go to. Ever since the Industrial Revolution, which I call the cover-up, where they reintroduced Tartarian technology. And guys, we're talking like crazy technology all in one time. And even the buildings, you know, were super elaborate. We'd have like one man supposedly building 10,000 of these amazing buildings, but that's, you know, for another time. Yeah, that's odd, isn't it? Look at these things. Whoop, whoop, sorry guys. I can't quite figure out what I'm looking at here in this picture. Or that. a dead Nephilim. Then a man with a turban on his head. I mean, what was he, Tartarian? Because I know a lot of the Tartarians wore the turban on the head, which is interesting. More skulls. What? Nephilim skulls? I mean, what is this? Giant creature, huh? Interesting. It almost looks disfigured. You know, the more of the bones and stuff, and the crazy trees. There we go. And the explorers are going out, you know, checking out the buildings and stuff. You know, building structures or creatures, right? Look at that. Pyramid-looking structure. Isn't that something? It's like they carved out the middle right here. And there's a little pyramid right there popping out. And what's this? A flying saucer? Maybe another flying craft? When was these videos or these pictures taken? And I mean, could this be a part of Tartaria that wasn't conquered? Who knows? Who knows? Then your dude, and then you got your big beast. What is that? A boar, or a wolf? There it goes again. Look at that. And it's got to be. Whoop, sorry guys. It's got to be pretty big. I mean, really, it's got to be pretty doggone big. You know, really big. That looks like a boar. Giant boars. Creatures with many legs. I mean, look like a radioactive plant, Chernobyl or whatnot. This one, don't let it deceive you. It's really tall. If you look, looks like trees and stuff around it. And it's really big. Where in the world is that? And what is that? What kind of creature is that? Look at that. Wow. Guys, what were these creatures? So, oh, that's a whale. Yeah, a land whale. What in the world were these creatures? How did they get so big? And something so small. Look at this little leaf right there. Are these dudes little? Tiny little dudes? Pygmies or fairies? Are you guys pygmies or fairies? They look small. Blade of grass right there. Yeah, it's very interesting. Imagine seeing that in the jungle, guys. And a family photo. See, they look all deformed like some kind of radioactive thing. I had discovered that this photo mysteriously disappeared off my phone, and now I'm wondering, do I have all my photos? I'll have to double check. The mysterious disappearance of Alfred Isaac Middleton. Where's the missing city of Dwalito? So it says Dawleetoo. And the casket of gold. There have been rumors floating around in various online communities such as Reddit about a mysterious figure by the name of Alfred Isaac Middleton. This man is said to have an extraordinary explorer from the late 1800s who vanished in the jungles of Sumatra while searching for the ruins of the ancient lost city known as Dwalito. According to the Smithsonian Magazine report, a former assistant of Arthur Conan Doyle, a friend of the explorer Sir John Morris, had a collection of documents about this man, and one of them revealed the explorer's incredible story. A copy of an email from a British consulate was sent to Doyle's assistant mentioning a lost cache of documents and a possible expedition by a Mr. Alfred Isaac Middleton, a contemporary of one Edward Allen Oxford. Did the two know each other? Middleton was an explorer who was hunting for a forgotten city called Dwalito, which was rumored to be on the route to the lake called Lop Nur, according to Doyle's former assistant. It has been hypothesized that Middleton became disoriented and lost in the area. The email also mentioned a treasure that Middleton was said to have gathered and buried in a casket. There's that missing pictures. Evidentially, we don't know about much Middleton's. We don't know much about Middleton's account, other than these photos above that have been circulating on the internet for a while. Yes, some of these fascinating images might not be related to the actual event of the story of Alfred Isaac Middleton and the lost city of Dwalito, could be of true origins. According to the book Lost Casket of Dwalito in 1881, the mission supposedly found a city in the jungle named Dwalito. According to Middleton, there was a map that had a golden city that went all the way down to a lake, as well as a gold statue of a woman that came from a lost continent called Atlantis. Boom, check that out, guys. It's pretty awesome. A group of people were sent by Middleton to find the city, and one of the men supposedly found a buried casket filled with gold. The report claims that according to the letter found in the church archives, Middleton was lost in the jungle and taken prisoner by a group of men that wanted the gold and the statue. Middleton apparently died in captivity. So that's crazy, guys. Middleton was lost in the jungle and taken prisoner by a group of men who wanted the gold and the statue. Who were these men? A man by the name of John Hargreaves was said to be the second in command on the mission, and he led another team of people into the jungle to recover the treasure. In the end, what became of Middleton's expedition unknown. Many mainstream historians have suggested the stories of Alfred Isaac Middleton to be a mere hoax, and that Middleton's mission to find Dawleetoo never took place. But many theorists, are so convinced that the expedition was real, but that Middleton went missing and never returned. Maybe he got killed by the Illuminati. Did Alfred Middleton really discover a mythological city lost in time? If so, to what mysterious civilization this city belonged? And what actually happened to Middleton? Did he really get lost in the jungles of Sumatra, or did he never come back on purpose? All right, well, that's it, guys. Like and subscribe to Quest for Tartaria. We'll try to find more stuff. And if you look up this guy, you're only going to find a certain amount of photos. They only show you on the internet just so many of these photos. So I thought that was interesting. Like this one, I didn't see that Parasaurolophus in the back. That's a dinosaur back there. That's interesting. Parasaurolophus, guys, and Archaeopteryx. And just they are absolutely messed up. But yeah, here it is again, guys. Alfred Isaac Middleton. I know they've spelt middle with one D. I don't know if it's the same. If you look them up, you only find a few of these pictures. So feel free to take a screenshot of any of this stuff if you like. Yeah, feel free and save it. But this is the cool one. A living dinosaur? Can you see it, guys? The crest and the head right there, the body, the leg. Yeah, there be dinosaurs, people. All right, like and subscribe to Quest for Tartaria. All right, guys. God bless. Leave us a comment, subscribe, so we know you guys are seeing our content. Sorry. All right, guys. Have a good one.